And Brentford clinch a point in the 93rd minute. It ends Brentford 2, Chelsea 2 in the West London derby. Probably a fair result in the end. I mean, let's talk about the first half. Let's go back to the beginning, shall we? Even before the ball is kicked. The team selection from Maresca. We have to admit, really, he got it wrong from the start. Fofana at right back, just not good enough, was he? Not good enough. Hato at left back. Didn't have a good game. Bit of a stinker, to be honest with you, and rightfully hooked at half time. Same goes for Gittins, Boenate. And many of the players in the first half just weren't at it. Just couldn't create anything in the final third. Just poor passing, poor touches. And then Brentford go and score. On the break, Chalobah gets it wrong. And he's done this a couple of times. He's stepped out and tried to win the ball up high up the field. Gets it right a few times, but he has got it wrong now a couple of times. And we've been caught out at the back. Tossing's 1-on-1 and gets done. And it's 1-0 Brentford. And we're not looking like creating anything. Even into the second half, when we bring on Cucurella, Reece James and Tyreek George. What is his fascination with Tyreek George all of a sudden? I like Tyreek George, but playing him up front. Like, the guy was like literally out the door to Fulham, and now he's back in the first team all of a sudden. What is going on there? The fact we don't have another striker is really hindering this team. Finally, when he did decide to bring on Cole Palmer, we got a lot better. João Pedro finally playing up front. Tyreek George on the left. We looked a bit more balanced and a bit more comfortable in our positions. Everyone looked a bit more comfortable and it seemed to work. Cole Palmer gets the goal that brings us back level. Good ball in from Enzo. Knocked down from João Pedro. Does really well to not get the ball knocked down to Cole Palmer, who takes his goal really well and levels the goal and levels the game. We look more in control now. And we look like we could do things and really actually go on and win this game. Then comes the second goal. But before that, Garnacho steps on the pitch. He takes off João Pedro, which I don't know why he did that. I would have either taken off probably Tyreek George. I mean, you're not taking off Neto, who was absolutely blinding. By far our best player on the pitch today, in my opinion. Really good today. Pedro Neto, I thought today, deserved an assist at least. But yeah, really good. And Garnacho came on the pitch, and in my opinion, from the start, he looked really good. And it was him with his cutback. Yeah, a Brentford player knocks it into the path of Caicedo, who then takes a touch, gets it out from under his feet, and drills it into the net. It was good play from Garnacho that created that goal. Let's not forget about that. Chelsea are 2-1 up. We just have to hang on now. Only a few minutes left. What is it? The 86th minute we scored. We've got 4 minutes, probably about 10 minutes left. We had 6 minutes added on, and it comes to a throw in. And and Brentford have looked really good with these long throws. And their manager's a set-piece coach, so you know they're going to be good at corners and set pieces and long throws. That's where they're going to get goals from. And they were dangerous all game, throwing these long balls into the box. And it worked. The one time it worked, right in the end, the 93rd minute. And there's Carvalho sneaking in round the back. Garnacho falls asleep. And it's 2-2. End of the game. And I think what cost us in the game probably was our centre-backs. If you look at it overall. If we had a quality centre-back, probably would have got away with that win today. The mistakes from the centre-backs today, from not being able to deal with long throws, from Chalobah stepping out and tossing, getting caught out 1-on-1. That's what cost us today. First half, Maresca's team selection, yep, that cost us as well. We've got to admit that. I thought Cole Palmer comes on the pitch and changes the game. But we can't keep relying on him every time. There was no Esteval today, but we can't rely on an 18-year-old. We've got to get Liam Delap back. We can't keep relying on him, but we need these players back. I thought João Pedro looked a lot better when he was up front and Cole Palmer was behind him, to be honest with you. A lot more dangerous. We had chances. I'm not overly disappointed. I thought Brentford played really well. It's a hard place to go to. A point's a point at Brentford. A lot of other teams, better teams, are going to struggle there, just like we did today. The way they're going to play, not going to be easy for teams. That's the way they're going to play. They're going to be throwing long balls in the box against every team. Set pieces. You just got to have quality, really, against them, really. And we didn't today. That's where we struggled, especially in the first half. Especially in the first half. His team selection, he got it wrong. And, yeah, a point is a point, I suppose. And we move on to the next game, which is Bayern Munich. It's not getting any easier now. These games are going to come thick and fast. And we need players back. We need players at full fitness. We need a squad that can manage these games and players that are capable. And today we saw a few that aren't at the moment at it. Let's run through player ratings and I'll talk about each player. I thought Sanchez in goal. He did struggle with the long throws, especially the last one. He was at fault as well. But overall, he made some really good saves today. He really did. He pulled off some good saves. If it weren't for him, we could have been looking at definitely losing this game. Definitely. And yeah, we got away with a point, in my opinion, because of Robert Sanchez and the saves he made. So I'm giving him probably a 7 out of 10 today, even though he did concede 2. And the goals weren't really his fault. Maybe the last one you could blame him a little bit for, but I thought the centre-backs as well, the defence should have been able to deal with long throws and they just couldn't today. No one could deal with them. We started with Fofana at right back and he was shocking in the first half. I'd give him a 3 out of 10. Reece James took his place and a lot more solid, a lot better. I'd give him a 6. Tosin got done for the goal, first goal. Couldn't deal with the long balls into the box today, and he should be able to a lot better considering his size. Same for Chalobah. Give him a 4. Chalobah, same, 4. Hato struggled. He's young. Is he ready to be that understudy that we thought he was going to be? The people bigged him up to be. I don't think so. It's going to take him some time. Big game to throw him into, really. It's not easy. West London derby, a physical game like this, not easy for him. Premier League is a physical place. He's going to have to step up quick. Yeah, I'd give him a 4 today. I'm being kind. That's being kind. Maybe even a 3. Cucurella comes on, and Cucurella is one of the best left backs in the world and proves it today. A lot better. Again, but defensively not great. I'd give him a 6. Enzo Fernandez, poor in the first half, better in the second half. Actually, I thought he was one of the better players in the first half, to be honest with you. He was trying, but yeah, the players around him just weren't at it, really. So I'd give Enzo overall probably a 6.5, maybe a 7. I don't know, I'm edging between 6 and 7 for Enzo. Caicedo, his goal was brilliant. He's just brilliant. I'd give him a 7 today. Struggled in the first half, but yes, a lot of players did. Pedro Neto, really good today. Oh, he's electric, and I love watching Pedro Neto play. I really do. His end product could be better at times. Probably a 7 as well today. Boanate, not good enough. He's not good enough. From what I've seen so far. And I'd give him a 3 today. He really struggled to do anything today. He had one chance in the first half. There was a nice little bit of touches, got into the box and he should have shot and he tried to pass it again. And yeah, apart from that, didn't see enough from the lad really. So yeah, a 3. Gittins, the same. He wasn't good at all. For the money we've spent on him, and we sold Madueke for him. He's serious. Oh, he's got to shape up and ship. He's going to be another Bundesliga bowler, isn't he? He is. Just a waste of fucking money. And we had a player already. We didn't need to sell. We need to buy. It's just for the sake of doing it. Just make a profit on Madueke and then hope Gittins. We can make a profit on him eventually. It's not going. I don't know. He struggled today. I'm being kind with a 3 for him, I think. João Pedro, first half, ineffective. Hardly did anything. Once Cole Palmer came on the pitch, brilliant. So much better, and I don't know why he got taken off the pitch. When you need a goal, you keep him on the pitch. He is a goal threat, that guy. And I don't know why Maresca took him off the pitch. Made no sense. I know he brings on Garnacho, and Garnacho was okay, to be honest with you. I have no problem with Garnacho coming on. I would have bought off Tyreek George probably. You can substitute a substitute. It is allowed. It has been done before. Overall, Maresca, well, Neto's rating, probably give him. Won the ball, knocked down, got that assist. So overall, I'd probably give him a 6. Garnacho came on the pitch as well. I think he did all right for the goal for Caicedo. Looked lively. I thought he should have started today, to be honest with you. I would have started him instead of, I don't know, probably Gittins, yeah. Garnacho is ready for the Premier League. He knows the Premier League. He knows Brentford. He knows what it's about, at least. Seems like Gittins and Bowenate don't quite know what... Well, Bowenate should, because he's played enough Premier League games. But Gittins doesn't seem to know what it's about at the moment and the physicality and what it takes in this league. He needs some time to adjust, really. He really does. He needs more time on the bench and like coming on 10-minute cameos towards the end of games when we're 1 or 2-0 up, when we're cruising maybe, and he's got some time to run in behind and get used to the physicality in this league. He is not ready to be starting games. He is not. For me, it should have been Garnacho today starting the game. People might not like that, but at least Garnacho knows this league. And when he came on, he was all right. Yeah, he fell asleep at the end. It probably cost us. But overall, he was better than Gittins was. He did a lot more on that pitch going forward than Gittins did. Let's be honest. He had another cutback where Cole Palmer was unlucky. Got underneath it and, yeah, was what it was. But I thought Garnacho was far better than Gittins on the left when he came on. For me, he should be starting the next game. We should have Neto on the... If Esteval's not playing... Well, Esteval has to play the next game. Esteval has to come back and play. We need that lad, I'm sorry. We do. We need him on the pitch. And I don't know why he wasn't on the bench today. That was annoying. That was very annoying. I mean, yeah, we've got him manage his minutes. I understand that he is young. But, yeah, still to have him on the bench... Anyway, I'd give Garnacho a solid 5. He didn't have long on the pitch. Maybe a 6. 6, yeah. He fell asleep at the end of the game, though. That's annoying for me. That really is annoying that he did that and lost his mark, man, and cost us the game. Cost us the points. But I'm not going to throw my toys out of the pram just for that moment, and I'm expecting a lot more from him. So, yeah. 2-2, fair result. Maresca gets it wrong. For me, Maresca, 4 out of 10 today. Not good enough. Not good enough, mate. You're going to have to sharpen up, really, with your team selections and the way we start games, because we're not starting games very well. We're really not. And we've started poorly. We're conceding goals, and then we're having to fight back. Happened in the last few games where we've conceded goals first and then we've had to come back from them, and we've got Bayern Munich next. I mean, we can We conceded against West Ham. We came back. We beat Fulham. We can't, like, away from home, we can't be conceding first. We've got a few away games next, and they're getting tougher. It's Bayern, then it's United, then it's Lincoln, and then we're back at the bridge. So we've got a couple of tough games coming up. 2 tough away games next. Going to Old Trafford, isn't it? We never make it easy for ourselves, do we? It doesn't matter how bad Manchester United are. They still turn up against us. They do. We still make them look good. Like their prime Alex Ferguson era United. We still make them look great like that. And they're not. When they're not. Let's see what happens. Bayern Munich next. We could get absolutely torn apart. Absolutely annihilated in Munich. But yeah, let's see what happens, shall we? Up to Chelsea. Disappointing today with just a point, but is what it is. Let me know what you think down below. I want to know your thoughts. If you're a Chelsea fan, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Up to Chelsea. And I'll see you next time.